Many drivers say that whenever you pass through the Appalachian Mountains at night, you're bound to see something that doesn't belong there, and what happened to this man might completely change the way you see this place. One night, he was driving home alone and had no choice but to take a road that cut straight through the mountains. There were no streetlights, no phone signal, and the only thing lighting the way was his headlights reaching a few meters ahead. Suddenly, he saw a woman in a white dress walking in the middle of the road, holding a leash with an alligator beside her. He froze for a second, then instinctively hit the gas and drove straight past them. But strangely, he didn't feel any impact, and when he checked his rearview mirror, there was nothing there. A few minutes later, as he reached a turn, he saw her again, standing silently next to a stone pillar, staring directly at him. His heart started racing, and his hands were covered in sweat. Then things got even stranger. Up ahead, the road was blocked by flashing lights and what looked like an accident scene. Just as he thought about turning around, the woman slowly walked toward his car again, her face pale and expressionless. In that moment, he realized that what he saw earlier might not have been normal at all. And somehow, it felt like she had been following him ever since. From the very beginning, this mountain road never seemed willing to let him leave.
This is the reason why people have to lock their doors, cover their windows at night if they live in the Appalachian Mountains. I promise you, this is not some random intruder or like a neighbor that's at their door trying to get in. I'm fairly certain that what they are dealing with in this video is a mimic. They're extremely common, especially in the Appalachian Mountains, which is where this video was filmed. And mimics will disguise themselves as people you know or people that they think you know, and they will mimic their voices and try to get you to let them in your home. Sometimes this manifests as pets, like you'll hear your dog barking upstairs, but you know your spouse just took them out on a walk. Or your mom is at the grocery store and you hear her calling your name from downstairs. This woman explains that she doesn't think she knows this person. She lives on a large gated, fenced-off farm with no surrounding neighbors, so who's knocking at her door? It's typically a voice, but oftentimes skinwalkers will change forms in order to try to get in your home.
There's nobody here. Oh, what? God. I'm just gonna run into the dark. I don't know if that's scary or not. Swear to God. Oh, fuck, they're back. Okay, cool.
Get up here, Carly!
At first, I didn't notice anything strange in the video, but then if you zoom in, look at what is over by Carly. This video was taken in the Appalachian Mountains. We all know the eerie mysteries and dark rumors about those woods. You don't go in them alone. This was daytime, but especially at night, there was something in those bushes. And there are all of these rumors about skinwalkers and like all of these supernatural entities in the woods. And whether or not that's true, maybe this is just a stage thing for the internet, but you still have to admit this is really creepy. And it's common knowledge that supernatural entities are more likely to latch onto children because they're easier to like control, because they're innocent and they'll just go along with things. They don't question anything. They're down to believe whatever they see, unlike adults. Follow for more creepy videos.
This is a real video from the Appalachians, and it's exactly why walking there alone is a very bad idea.
Don't step off the trail.
The Appalachians are a massive mountain range stretching across America, and they are also considered one of the most haunted places in the world. So haunted that the locals created rules to survive. Rule number 1. Once night falls, you lock every door and window, not just to stop something from getting in, but mostly to stop whatever is outside from seeing you. Rule number 2. If you hear someone calling your name in the forest, you never answer, even if the voice sounds exactly like someone you love, because that means they already noticed you and want to take you, so don't let them. Rule number 3. In the Appalachians, you never follow someone off the trails, even if they look human or ask for help. Rule number 4. Never take anything that doesn't belong to you, otherwise they will make you pay for it. And if the forest suddenly becomes completely silent, it's already too late. The Appalachians are not just a haunted place, it's one of the oldest places in the world with its own history, its own entities, and its own rules. And if you don't respect the forest will take you.
If you hear somebody calling your name in a national park after sunset, do not answer. Over 340 hikers across the United States, mostly near Yellowstone and the Appalachian Trail, reported hearing their names called deep in the forest at night. Most answered. Most were never found. You're camping alone. Sunset hits. Then you hear it from somewhere between the trees. Hello? Can you help me? First it sounds like your voice. then your mothers, then your friends, all asking you to come out. First, do not leave your tent. Silence is survival. If it knows your name, it's been listening for a long time. Second, if you hear footsteps circling your campsite, do not react. Reports say it stops moving whenever people stop breathing loudly. Third, if the voices suddenly stop and you hear only whistling, a single note repeating deeper in the woods, it stopped pretending. Forest rangers reported abandoned campsites with tents still zipped shut, sleeping bags still warm. Share this protocol, because things in the forest don't call your name to help you. They call it to make sure you answer.
This is not a test. Lock all doors and close all your curtains on your windows. Do not respond to the screams or cries, no matter how frantic they sound. Because they're mostly not going to be a human, your life is more valuable. If one breaks in, then get a heavy firearm. If your loved ones live in the Appalachian mountain, in your area, then tell them what is happening immediately. Do not camp. They will think you're an easier target. If you ever encounter a thing, call the authorities, and immediately. Stay indoors until further instructions. May God bless us all.
Don't look at what's in front of you.
Look.
Move,
Are those stars?
move,
Oh my god.
moving up and down again.
Stars that move like that.
Men,
Okay, what the hell was that?
men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. Doors, eyes, drop, they will get the top of you. Move, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. We have to get out! Try, but think of something different. Oh, God, keep me from going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
He found a GoPro when exploring the Appalachian Mountains and discovered disturbing footage of a missing person on it. He explored further and found an abandoned tent campsite with belongings scattered everywhere, with the campfire burnt out just recently. But what's worse is when he stumbled upon a dead, torn-apart dog that was partially buried in the ground. Having seen enough, he went home and decided to play back the GoPro footage. But what he found was absolutely unsettling, because as the original owner was recording footage of setting up camp, he finds that a strange man is standing behind the trees watching him from afar when he suddenly dashes into the woods. Later that night, the vlogger wakes up in his tent to a bike crashing nearby, followed by footsteps approaching his tent. He storms outside, but all he finds is the bike he heard earlier. This was the last footage the vlogger took, and he was never found. But what do you think happened? These guys found something terrifying, because while they were exploring the Appalachian Mountains, the two discovered a strange pipe lodged in the ground. Curious to what it could be, they lowered a GoPro with a flashlight down the pipe to see how far it goes. But this is where it gets strange. After descending below ground hundreds of feet, the camera reached the bottom and revealed a hidden underground cave system. It's here that the audio began picking up some eerie, unexplainable noises echoing from the bottom of the pipe. Faint banging sounds, followed by what almost sounded like a metallic dragging or distant breathing, sent chills down their spines. They even paused the recording, visibly shaken by the unexplained audio. Once they heard something moving closer and closer to the camera, the explorers pulled the camera back up and never actually saw what was making the noises. But what do you think is hiding down there?
If you enter the Appalachian Mountains, you are stepping into another realm. What lives there isn't part of our world anymore. You have 3 rules. Follow them carefully. Rule 1, if you hear your name being called, ignore it. Don't say hello. Don't ask who's there. It's not a person. Every word you speak gives it permission to come closer. If the voice starts to sound like someone you know, even your own voice, it's already testing you. Close your eyes. Rule 2. If you decide to camp, never let the fire die. It's not for warmth. It's a barrier. When the flame flickers low, the woods will grow silent. And when the silence lasts longer than a breath, it means something's watching from beyond the tree line. Feed the fire now. If you see shadows moving inside the light, don't look up. Rule 3. If you see a deer carcass, don't touch it. They use it as a trap, to attract anyone who makes noise or approaches out of curiosity. If you hear something walking after you pass, keep moving forward. Never run. It follows movement, not fear. And if the mountain whispers your name again, but this time it sounds exactly like you, don't turn around, because by then you're not alone anymore, and the mountain doesn't let everyone leave.
I feel like I'm the only
only one in Appalachia that had had little to no paranormal experiences. If you are unaware, Appalachia is a mountain range in North America that is one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. People say the mountains are so old that cryptids, ghosts, and more are attached to the mountains. You can find a ton of content related to this on platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. To be fair, I live in Knoxville, which is barely in Appalachia, but you can also see the mountains outside my window. I have had a few paranormal experiences, like coat hangers falling over by themselves, doors opening and shutting by themselves, shoes randomly being thrown across the room, and yesterday my window somehow opened without me touching it. I lived in Nashville the first few years of my life though, and somehow that place felt more unsettling than where I am right now. I feel like my experiences are almost nothing compared to other people. Let me know what you guys think.
Alright everyone, I am in the great wilderness. Really happy to be here. Mother Nature really is beautiful. Alright guys, we are out in the middle of the forest playing the scariest game known to man, Roblox. That's right. No one had the balls to do it, so I'm the guy. I'm gonna be the guy that does it. I asked you guys to suggest the scariest Roblox games, and apparently you guys are incapable of taking absolutely anything seriously. The highest requested one besides Adopt Me was Mulberry County. We're gonna give it a run for its money. Bro, it's so loud. Oh my god. I can't tell like what noises are in real life and what noises are just the game. This is like freaky, bro. Oh my god. What was that? Bro, there's just like ominous pathway behind me. Bro, I have an ear infection and the music is loud and I'm scared and my ear is hurting, and you know what, actually, now that I think about it, I'm not too scared because realistically, I look like the crazy person sitting in the middle of the woods. I wouldn't walk up on me. All right, let's see about this game. Mulberry VHS tapes. I literally can't even hear myself speaking. Volume 1. Use headphones for the best experience. 2 steps ahead. Turn your volume up as loud as possible. 2 steps ahead. Only played during night and in a dark room. 3 steps ahead. I'm in the middle of the forest. Good morning. It is a beautiful Saturday. Bro, it's literally Saturday.
More updates on that story later. For now, enjoy this song chosen by one of our listeners.
Turn off the radio. Why are we gonna ruin the one good thing we have going? Bro, this makes this like way better. Like, I'm not even scared, bro. Come up on me, Skinwalker. I dare you. Wendigo who? All right, bro, I'm trying to get this over with. No more playing. Lock in. It's lock o'clock. Wait, hold on. He's talking. I need to lock in. I should get something to eat. We have to leave this room and walk into a different room where inevitably something horrible is going to happen. No, it's fine. Is there a light? Perchance? Oh, wait, there's one. Hey! Now it's not scary anymore. Oh! Hey! Guys, I'm getting pretty good. That was a darn good banana. Yes, it was. I know that's right, Henry. I bet some water would hit the spot right now. I was thinking the same thing. Did I not grab this cup? Oh, grab cup. Refreshing. Bro, why did he just like dip? Did he just dunk his head in the water? Last night, Mom and Dad left for the weekend. The whole thing was so sudden and very uncharacteristic of them. They were trying to act calm, but I'm no little kid. I've been 18 for 4 months now, but they still treat me like a child. Why is it raining? Why did I just feel water drop on my head? Okay, first of all, why is this kid so sussed out by his parents, like, going on vacation? He is so out of touch, bro. He's talking about something. It was so weird. Like, Mom and Dad, it's like, they left for the weekend, and then, you won't believe this, but they asked me to do chores. Bro, your parents asked you to do chores and they went on vacation? All right, list says, take out the trash, feed the animals, do your homework. I feel like that is the most tame list ever for the weekend. These should be easy. Yeah, they should. They should be pretty easy, Henry. Bro, why is the phone ringing? I'm not answering that.
Hey, Dorkface.
What do you want, Benson?
I heard your parents left last night. Me and the boys are gonna pass by your house on our way to Trevor's later. Looks like we'll be paying you a little visit tonight.
Goodbye, Benson. Boy, Henry, I know you are not letting someone called Benson bully you, bro. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with Henry. Why do we have to be Henry? I hope something horrible happens to him. At least Chris will be home tonight if Benson comes around. Oh, okay.
You have one unheard message.
Oh, unheard message. Let me guess. Chris can't come home anymore.
Hey, Henry. I am going to be home late tonight.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Chris can't come home. What did I say? To absolutely nobody's surprise, bro, Chris isn't gonna be home and Benson is about to pull up on us. Bro, okay, wait. Henry literally just got called by his opposition, Benson. Benson's talking about some me and your like op-in-laws are about to pull up on you tonight. Why aren't we calling the police? Why aren't we calling the police? Objective, take out the trash. We have to go outside. One thing after the next, bro. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's daytime outside. Boy, I'm tripping for nothing. Curb, trash on the curb. Hey. The country is so quiet and peaceful. It always has been. But lately, it seems extra quiet. Probably because the whole family is out of town for the weekend. What is that sound? Bro, it's a car driving by. Why is bro tripping over? Oh, they dropped something. Guys, the car dropped something on the side of the road. What is this? Classified? Right, so someone drove past the house and dropped off something classified. Oh my God. What is that sound effect? Whoa, these are some strange papers. They appear to be highly classified. They are labeled fallen angels. Bro, it's raps. It's raps for you, Henry. I wonder what fallen angels are. Bro, it's raps. Read a book. What do you think a fallen angel is? Have you ever... Bro, no wonder your parents have a chore for you is doing your homework. My room would be a great place to keep them. Let me guess. Henry's room is upstairs, up the dark staircase, in the ominous dark corner. Is there more lights? Can I turn on more lights? Why did that door open on its own? I know you're lying. Let's close that. I don't play that. I don't play that. All right. Okay. All right. Going up the dark staircase in 3, 2, 1. That better be a raccoon, bro. I'm hearing noises in the real world. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Lock in on the game. Honestly, I'd rather not know what's about to attack. Okay. Oh my God, was that someone in the hallway? Was that someone in the hallway? Is that a person? Ew, where are the light switches? Where are the light switches? Bro, for the love of God, please, bro, where's the light switch, bro? Oh my God, no. Oh, where's this door opening and closing and opening and closing? Was that a human being or an entity? There was something in that hallway, bro. That was not just a coat rack. Let's go investigate. That's why I would survive in a horror movie. Just kidding. I'm gonna go investigate because, I'm brave and, I gotta protect us, guys. I'm willing to go look. I'm willing to go look. Oh, that's definitely a person, bro. And it seemed to be closer. I don't like this. I don't like this. Store the papers. Oh my God, why are the doors auto opening? I don't like it. Bro, what if I turn around and saw that in real life? Where do I store them? Where am I supposed to store the papers at? I don't want to play this. I don't want to play this. This is way too scary. I cannot believe this is a children's game. Where do I store the papers? This must not be my room. My room must be down the hallway with the fucking entity. It would be. All right, 3, 2, 1, I'm doing it. 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 I'm going to be brave. I'm being brave. Oh my God, the entity is gone. So there was something standing in the hallway. Bro, why is there like 18,423 doors in this hallway? And I'm going to have to open every single one. And there's going to be something waiting for me in at least one of these 5 million doors. And every single room is dark.